What's up, y'all? It's your boy Denim Jeans back at it again with another video. And today, we're going to be looking at the All-Star starters, man. The official list came out a few days ago. I'm a little late to hop on this video. But we're just going to look at who the actual NBA All-Star starters were, what I think about it, and compare them to what my predictions were in my video a week or two ago. So I ain't going to waste any of y'all time. We're going to hop right into it and start with the West. So for the West, I predicted LeBron James to be the captain, the two guard starters to be Stephen Curry and Luka Doncic, and the two forwards the other two forwards besides LeBron to be Anthony Davis and Nikola Jokic. So I went 4 out of 5. The only person that I got incorrect was Anthony Davis. I believe that's due in part to the fact that he's missed so much time. Whenever I made my predictions, he hadn't been out for that long yet. But if you miss that many games this close to the All-Star game and have the potential to not even play in the All-Star game, they're not going to give you an All-Star starter slot. That just wouldn't make sense. So he'll still be an All-Star reserve, but he might be replaced assuming he doesn't play or go to the actual game, which is looking likely right now. But I'm fine with Kawhi Leonard making it. He's having a phenomenal season. The Clippers are a top 3 team in the West right now. No qualms with that at all. LeBron James being the captain, he's been the best player in the West so far. Top 2 in MVP voting, besides between him and Joel Embiid. Steph Curry playing like the best point guard in the NBA, which he's been for the past few years now. The only thing, I predicted Luka to make or be an All-Star starter because his stats are insane. But some people are upset with that because they think Dame should be starting instead of him, and I just disagree. Luka's been doing what he's doing without Kristaps, and Dame's been doing what he's doing without CJ. And yes, the Trailblazers have been more successful as a team overall. But I don't think that that's necessarily a factor for who should be an All-Star starter. I think whoever the better player is, putting up better stats for their team, should make it. And I think that that's Luka Doncic, and I stand by that. I do get the claim for Damian Lillard making it because he is leading his team to a better record. But some people value that in All-Star voting, and some people don't. And I'm one of the people that don't value it that much. So take that how you will. Move it over to the East. I fucked it all up. All the way wrong. So I predicted Joel Embiid to be the captain, and the other two forwards with him to be Kevin Durant and Giannis. Which I got all the forwards correct for the starters, but I got both of the guards incorrect. So I predicted Trae Young and James Harden to be starters, and instead it is Kyrie Irving and Bradley Beal. I'm so happy for Bradley Beal finally getting the recognition he deserves. I don't think you can leave him out as an all-star starter when he's leading the NBA in points per game. You just can't. It can't be done. Even though I didn't predict him to make it, only because I thought people would say that he was stat padding because he's on such a bad team right now. But being a Wizards fan, I'm glad that I was wrong, and I'm glad Bradley Beal got the recognition he deserved, especially after not making the All-Star game last year when he should have and got snubbed. Kyrie, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I thought that with him missing like that stint of like 5 or 6 games due to personal reasons, that he just wouldn't make it as a starter anyway. Just because people tend to look down on him and have like a negative perception of him, not even as a player, but like as a person. Just because he's missed those games, and they're like, oh, he needs to be playing these games. Oh, this and that and whatever. I think the public perception of him is pretty negative, which is why I didn't think like the fan vote would have it to where he could be an all-star starter. But I'm okay with it. He's been balling out for the Brooklyn Nets. I still think I would give it to James Harden because I think James Harden's a better NBA player and has been playing better this season than Kyrie Irving. But I'm not mad at Kyrie making it. I'm also not mad at Trae not making it. I think Trae and Bradley Beal are in similar situations where they're putting up amazing stats on not so great teams. Even though the Hawks are better than the Wizards this year, I just think the reason that Beal made it over Trae and then like Kyrie made it over James reason Bill made it over Trace because he's having more points per game, leading the league in points per game. The reason Kyrie would make it over James Harden is because people just feel like Kyrie's a more valuable, important piece to the team. And I'm okay with both of those. I'm not mad at it at all. The only thing about the front court is that I don't know how in the hell Joel Embiid is not the captain. Sorry. Kevin Durant, he's been playing incredible this year. It might be partially due to the fact he's coming off an Achilles tear and playing this well that they gave him the captain slot, or he received enough votes to get the captain slot. But Joel's been playing at an MVP level. He's probably my favorite right now to win the MVP, as with most people, either him or LeBron, which is why I thought Joel would get the All-Star starter captain slot. And he's also a fan favorite too. Like, people don't really like Kevin Durant ever since he left the Thunder the way he did and left the Thunder the way he did and went to the Warriors. But people always seem to like Joel Embiid. The only knock they have against him is that he's always hurt. But he's been healthy this season, been putting up insane stats and playing like a most valuable player. And I thought that would be enough to get him the captain slot. But, I was wrong, and that's fine. Like I said, these All-Star starters, I'm cool with it. I was a little bit wrong. 7 out of 10, 70%. It's passing. I'll take it. I'll be back in a couple of days when they release the All-Star reserves. And that's when it's going to get really, really dicey. There's going to be a lot of people upset, a lot of people missing out on an All-Star slot that really deserve one. But there's only so many people you can have. So that's all I got for you guys today. See you in a little bit. Peace.